So, there's physical bullying, verbal bullying, and cyberbullying. Can someone give me, what's the word I'm looking for? A form of cyberbullying. You guys know what cyberbullying is? This guy does. He's got all the answers over here. What's a form of cyberbullying? Yeah, that is basically it. When you go online or on your cell phone and you say something mean or hurtful to somebody on the internet, that is what cyberbullying is. Let's say, what's your name? Hunter? That's a cool name. Let's say, come on, you want to come up here for a second, Hunter? Let's say me and Hunter are hanging out. We take a selfie. We're like, yeah, click. And then this guy over here, he gets on it and he starts commenting, Hunter, you got a stupid shirt. I don't like that shirt. That shirt's dumb. Well, that's good to know. How do you think that's going to make Hunter feel if he starts putting down his shirt on the internet? Yeah, upset, exactly. He's not going to feel too good if someone starts hacking on him about his shirt. You can sit down now, Hunter. A lot of people think that it's okay to cyberbully because they're behind a computer and nothing's going to happen to them because they can't be seen doing it. But a new law is coming out where you can actually get charged for cyberbullying. So I want to make sure nobody here is cyberbullying or getting cyberbullying because it is against the law. Now, who knows what verbal bullying is? Oh, you almost had it. No? No? What about you? Exactly! Verbal bullying is bullying somebody verbally. And verbally means using your mouth and talking. So if I were like, hey, you silly looking teacher, I don't like your hair bun. You got some dumb looking hair. That is a form of verbal bullying. I am putting her down verbally with my words. I'm just kidding, I love your hair. Looks better than mine. You're gonna fall ahead of it, I'm just gonna patch. So, verbal bullying is when you verbally hurt somebody or verbally put someone down to make them feel less. Who knows what physical bullying is? I seen your hand go up first. What's your name? Winston? Winston? Vincent! Like Vince McMahon, right? Alright, what's physical bullying, Vincent? Vinny? Vinny Pounds? Okay. Yes, hitting somebody is physical bullying. Any kind of interaction where you're being physical with somebody is physical bullying. So if I go up to this teacher and I push her on the ground, or I start kicking her while she's on the ground, that is physical bullying. That is physical bullying. If you're being physical with someone to push them down or to hurt them, that's probably the most common that people can see. Because those, physical bullying is the only kind of bullying that leaves marks on the outside. Verbal and cyberbullying, you know where that hurts people? On the inside, that's right. And sometimes, hurting somebody on the inside is way worse than hurting somebody on the outside. Your scabs will heal. Your scars will heal, your scrapes will heal. But when you get hurt on the inside, you remember that stuff for life. Exactly. When you graduate school, you're going to remember that guy that picked on you in grade 1. I will put money on it. That after in graduation, you're going to remember every person that ever picked on you in elementary school. People remember that stuff. So I'm going to tell you a story about my friend Doug. I've known Doug for a really long time. We're on the wrestling team together. But before Doug was a provincial champion, before Doug had his six-pack, before Doug had his car, Doug was about this big. Doug was about this big, and he had big old glasses on. And I remember being in school with Doug, and he would be walking, kids would shove Doug up against the wall, call him Four Eyes. I remember his glasses fell down one time, they pushed him, and they kicked his glasses away, and they laughed at him and kept walking. Well, after that, Doug started working out. Doug started wrestling, and Doug got big. He wasn't little Doug no more. So, Doug's dad owned a construction company, I think. So when Doug got older, he rolled up in a brand new whip, a brand new car and stuff like that. So those bullies that picked on him a couple years ago, they would ask Doug things like, "Hey Doug, can I get a drive?" You think Doug gave those bullies a drive? No. Doug eventually was able to work up to a point where he was deciding who worked for his dad. So do you think when those bullies came around looking for a job, that Doug gave them a job? No. I was Doug's friend, and I ended up getting to work with Doug for a couple months. So that goes to show that being nice to somebody will go way farther than pushing them up against the wall and kicking their glasses. So now I'm going to tell you a story about myself. When I was little, kind of what grade are you guys in? Oh yeah, you guys are all in different grades. What about this row? 3. What about this one? What about this one? Grade 11. Oh, 6, 7. What about you guys back there? What grade are you in? 8. All right. Well, when I was in grade 2, I was sitting there and I was watching Harry Potter with my brother, you know, the first one, when they're playing the chess game and Ron falls off the horse or whatever. I remember my little brother, he was playing around in the kitchen. He's like, "Cody, come here." And I looked over, and there's this big orange shadow in my kitchen. I'm like, what is that? So I go over to this wood shadow. My little brother had opened the stove to our wood stove and tried putting fire in the stove. He wasn't very good at it. Yes, he did. My little brother burnt down our house. So, we didn't have a whole lot of money, and we didn't have a whole lot of nice clothes. I'd be wearing stuff like Red Cross and hand-me-downs from people that I'd never met before. So then we moved into a trailer. We moved into a very not good trailer. And I remember one day, we were on a school trip, a class trip. You guys take class trips around here? Oh, really? You guys go on the bus and stuff? Where do you guys go for your class trips? Bowling? Alright, I'm going to have to get you guys to raise your hands because I can't understand all of you at the same time. So, raise your hands. Where do you guys go for your class trips? You. Where? Buckthurst? Bathurst? I don't know what that is. Alright. Where do you go for your class trips? Now that's a class trip right there. Alright, can you guys guess where we went for our class trip? Let's take one guess. Hunter, guess where we went for our class trip. Oh, I mean Vincent. Hunter's over here. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to tell you where we went for our class trip. We went to the dump for our class trip. Right? They're trying to teach us how waste management works and stuff. We all forgot by like the end of the day. So, the coolest thing about going to the dump is that you had to pass my house to get to the dump. So I'm like, I'm getting all excited. I'm like, yeah, guys, we're gonna drive by my house. You guys are out to see where I live. You guys ready? Ready? It's coming up on the left. It's coming up on the left. So we're driving up by my house. And like I said, I live in a trailer. And they're usually, so I was like, yeah, guys, that's where I live. And they all seen this trailer. They're like, they all seen it. And they looked at me. You live in a trailer? I'm like, yeah. What about it? They're like, ooh, trailer trash. And I was like, don't look at me. I said, yeah. They started calling me trailer trash. Because yeah, don't call anybody else that name. Because it's not too good. Yeah, that was the day we were going to the dump. So I got called trailer trash for a little bit. I didn't have too many friends around that point in time. But, look at me now. I'm traveling across the country. I'm making money wrestling, doing what I love. Yeah, let's call me that. I am the king of wrestling. So, I had to deal with a lot of that stuff. So, when I was coming up, I got myself in a little bit of trouble. I'm lucky that I'm meeting Mr. Correctional Officer the way I am now. Because when I was little, I got a little bit of trouble. But when I got into wrestling, that's where I could focus all my time into wrestling. So I'd be getting called trailer trash, or I'd be all frustrated. And I was doing some stuff that I shouldn't have been doing, almost to the point where I couldn't get my passport. But when I started wrestling, I put all that stuff to the side, because I knew if I wanted to wrestle, I couldn't be doing those bad things that I was doing. So when I started wrestling, I stopped smoking cigarettes, I stopped getting fancy bracelets, and now I'm traveling the country. I'm going to get a volunteer to come up here. We're going to do a thing. Yeah, real thing. Who wants to come up here? Let's get this guy right here. Lean back. Lean back. You're gonna have to stand up. What's your name? Philip? That's all. Give her a round of applause to Philip. Can't have a toothpick in my mouth while I'm talking on the microphone. Alright, Philip, see this paper? It's a normal piece of paper. Everybody see this paper? Alright. I want you to bully this piece of paper. I want you to call it names. Put it down. It's easy. Be like, you're a stupid piece of paper. Go ahead and say it. Is that anything else you got? You're so bland. Say it like you mean it. Say it with your chest. Say, you're a stupid piece of paper. I don't like you. You're a stupid piece of paper. I don't like you. Oh, shit! Alright, now I want you to take this piece of paper. I want you to crumple it up. Yeah, just like that. Crumple it up. Crumple it up as fast as you can. Is that the best you can crumple that paper? I bet you can do better. Treat it like it's your homework. Like, I'm not doing my homework today, Mrs. Teacher. Now throw it on the ground. Like that. I want you to stomp on that piece of paper. Alright, let your foot up. Let him breathe. Alright. Don't give away the joke. Alright, I want you to flatten that piece of paper. Try to make it as smooth as it was when you crumpled it up. No, we're all done picking on it. Now try to smooth it out. Smooth it out. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Is that as smooth as you can get it? Alright. Now, I want you to say sorry to the piece of paper. Yeah, apologize to the piece of paper for blowing it up and throwing it on the ground and stepping on it. Tell him. Alright, thanks. You can go sit down. Alright, let's give it up for Philip! Yeah, Philip! Alright. Now, Philip tried to make this piece of paper as good as he could before he threw it on the ground. Philip even apologized for what he did after he tried to flatten it out. He flattened it out the best he could. This paper's not going to get any flatter. I'm even trying myself. He apologized to it. But is the paper the same as it was before? No. You can see all the scars and the rivets in the piece of paper. Alright. This paper represents every kid that's ever got bullied. Because you can apologize to it as much as you want. You can try to pat it on its back and say sorry all day long. But you're always going to be able to see what happened. You're always going to be able to see how you're always going to be able to have those scars when somebody bullied you. Do you guys understand? No matter how much you apologize to somebody, the scars of bullying will be there forever. They're not going to go away. Not when you graduate, not when you get married, not when you have kids. You are always going to remember those people that bullied you. I have a theory that some people might not agree with, but I think it's pretty accurate. Every single thing that you do has an effect one way or another. You guys ever seen the butterfly effect? Or, yeah? With Ashton Kutcher? No? Alright, well that's a good movie. But there's a theory called the butterfly effect that says even a butterfly flapping its wings could cause a tsunami on the other side of the world. I think that every action, every move, and everything you do has an effect on either you or somebody else in one way or another. When you get up in the morning, you're affecting the rest of your day. When you brush your teeth, you're affecting the rest of your life. You're preventing all that stuff that happened in your teeth. You take a shower, you could be prevented from smelling later on. Every single thing that you do has an effect one way or another. Whether it's just doing things for yourself, or whether it's you're talking to someone, or playing on the playground with someone. You give somebody a compliment, or you put them down. It has an effect. And it always will. In middle school, in elementary school, in high school. Everything you do affects someone one way or another. So what did we learn today, guys? Not bullying. I want all you guys to say this with me as loud as you can. Bullying is not cool. On 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I bet you guys can yell louder than that. Who loves yelling in class? Yeah? Raise your hand. Who loves to yell at the top of their lungs? I know you love to yell. Alright, all together. 1, 2, 3. Awesome! Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, we can yell that one more time if you want to. You want to yell it again? Yeah, alright, let's yell it again. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. I think that message got across. Does anybody have any questions for me? What's your name? Abby. Abigail. I guess Abby short for Abigail, is it? What's your question, Abby?
How do you make money to get the car?
Doug worked for his dad in a construction company. Doug did dig holes. Say that 5 times fast. Does anybody else have any questions?
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Who's my favorite wrestler?
Yeah.
I've never seen John Cena. My favorite wrestler is The Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, and Mankind. Have a nice day. Why? Because I can't see you, or because you wear red green? Might be your shoelaces. What's your question? Me? I'm afraid of not being able to wrestle. That is my worst fear, is not being able to wrestle. What's your worst fear? Snakes? Bugs? Well, that is a fear. You're claustrophobic as being afraid of tight enclosed spaces, I think. What's your question? What's... Oh, that is a pretty good fear. That is also a statement, and not a question. What's your question, Abigail? How does bullying affect me? Oh, that's a good one. That's something I wanted to bring up, but I didn't write it on my piece of paper, so I forgot to bring it up. Well, bullying affects me because I go to different schools like this all over the country. And you can see how it affects the kids. Bullying affects me because I have to wrestle in front of kids. And you can always tell who's been bullied and who has not. See, I get this thing where when we grow up with the next generation, we're always the next generation of something. You guys are the next generation after me, I'm the next generation after these guys, and all these teachers are the next generation before Steve, because he's like 100 years old. But there's one thing you'll always hear that the generation before you always said is that, oh, this generation is doomed. This generation isn't going to be able to survive. These generations have cell phones, so they can't go and get a job because they're always texting on Facebook. You guys hear that? Bullying affects me because I want to come to schools like this all over the place and help the next generation be better people. So if I can teach you guys to treat each other better, then I'm helping this next generation. And then you won't have those older guys being like, oh, you guys are going to be able to survive. That's how it affects me, I guess. I want to make sure that you guys know how to interact with each other in a positive note. I want to make sure you guys have like a better future. And if I can prevent bullying, I can help you guys have a better future. What's your question? Can I do a front flip? Yeah. You want me to do a back? I don't need a mat. After all the questions, I'll do a back flip. How's that sound? But that means you guys gotta do your homework for the rest of the school year. What do you mean, no? School's over in 2 weeks. You probably guys don't have more homework. What's your question? I just turned 22. I turned 22 on June 2nd. What's your question? I have slightly been bullied before, yes. I did not enjoy getting called trailer trash when we drove by my house to go to that dump on that school trip. That was not the best day ever. One, it wasn't a very good class trip. We went and seen a bunch of garbage. And two, you, what's up? Brain fart? Come back to what? What sports do I play?
Besides wrestling.
Besides from wrestling, when I was in grade 7, I started playing rugby. I played rugby up till grade 10. I started on the wrestling team when I was in grade 9, and I played half of the season of football. I'm not very good at football.
Cody, what do you do when you're angry and you're frustrated? Like, say you have one of the wrestlers is really mean to you. How do you adjust to that, and what do you do to?
My body slam them. I'm just kidding. I like to go to the gym, and I like to run very fast for long paces. So if you guys are ever frustrated, somebody's picking on you, somebody's ever picking on you, you guys should, 1, go tell a teacher, or your parent, or the principal. Now, I know what you guys think of going and telling an adult, because it was probably the same thought that I had. Snitching is not cool, blah, blah, blah. But, do you know what's even uncooler than snitching? Bullying. Bullying is very not cool. So if you I don't like to go and get people in trouble, except for bullies. I love getting bullies in trouble. If you go and you tell a teacher or a principal that somebody is bullying you, they will lose their mind. They do not like bullying. Most schools and places have this much tolerance for bullying. So if you see